Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Kate's Creative Space. I'm Kate, and today we get to do our May month in review for diamond painting. So I'm going to talk to you about what I finished, what I've been working on, and my plans for June. All right, let's get on into it. Starting right off the bat with my full diamond painting year-long project. This kit has been an absolute joy. I actually look forward to this kit every single month. I'm like, oh, it's June. You know, today I'm filming this on June 1st, and I'm like, oh, it's June 1st. I get to work on this kit again, and I'm very, very excited. This is Magical Potions by Nathaniel Mortensen. It is a Diamond Art Club canvas, and it is 39 inches by 27.6 inches or 99 by 70 centimeters. This kit has been so much fun. So I'm working on one potion a month for every month of the year, and then I'll have it completed in December. And May's potion was probably my favorite to work on this far. It was this one right here. All of these beautiful flowers and the purples and blues and pinks and the background sky. This one was fabulous. This one was so much fun. So I usually work on this the first week of every month, and when May started, I was pumped and ready to go with this one, and I think this one's probably my favorite potion of them all. But June and July's are close contenders. I thought I felt a drill popping up, but I think it's just two different drill types. So one feels pointier than the other. I am having a tiny bit of gapping on this kit, especially in these lighter blue colors. You might not even be able to tell from how far away I have the camera, but I do have a little bit of gapping here and there. Nothing terrible though. And overall, the experience has really opened my eyes to how my diamond painting taste maybe aren't always going to stay the same, because I would have probably never bought this kit if it hadn't been for my friend Courtney. She's doing this project. Courtney has a channel, Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. She's doing this as a year-long project and invited me to work along with her. And that has been so much fun. And it really, I always loved the artwork, but I never bought the painting until that. And when I bought it, I've had so much fun with this one. So I think my diamond painting tastes might constantly evolve, and I love to be able to challenge myself on that. But here is so far what I have: 5 potions. I can't believe after I finish this next potion, I'm gonna be halfway done with this kit. Let's talk about which ones are which. This one here is January. Here is February. March is here, April here, May is here, and then I'm getting ready to work on June, which is probably my second favorite. June is here, July, and then I asked you guys in last month's month in review, everyone seemed very in favor of me switching this. So this was supposed to be August, this was supposed to be September. I'm going to switch them because me and my daughter are born one day apart in August, and I think the little parent-child combo, I'm pretty sure this is a king, but we can pretend, is a queen, and the baby combo is really cute for me and Jane because we have day apart birthdays. So I'm going to move this one to August and then this one to September, which is switching them from what Courtney originally planned, but that's okay because this is my year-long project, so I can kind of finesse it to meet my taste and like what I have going, and I think that's really fun. Kind of personalize it to my own taste. This one here is October. Here is November, and then we'll finish it down here with this icy blue December one. And I cannot believe, like I said, that I'm almost halfway done with this kit. It's going to be really fun to see this one completed, but for now I'm having fun working on it for 3 or 4 days a month. And yeah, then it'll be a really big finish. So speaking of year-long projects, the other one I have is the Mini Dazzle set from Diamond Art Club. This is a set of 12 Mini Dazzles of the Birthstones, and I'm working on each birthstone the month that it happens. So May's birthstone is Emerald, and I finished this Mini Dazzle. I actually did this one a little bit later in the year in the month than I normally do. I normally do it on like the first day of the month, but I did this one when I was editing in my husband's office, so it worked out really well. And that has been a really fun. I started this project here before I even realized I was going to do this one. So I don't think I'll always do 2 year-long projects, but I do think I'll always do a year-long project. I absolutely love the idea and the concept of the year-long project. In fact, I already have an idea of what I'm going to make my 2027 year-long project be, but I'm not 100% confirmed on it. So I'm going to make you guys wait just a little bit before I share, because there's still enough months in the year that I might change my mind. But I just love the idea of these year-long projects. Okay, next let's talk about my finishes for the month. I actually have 2 finishes this month, which is really stellar considering I didn't have any finishes last month. So that makes me really happy that I have 2 to show you this month. And we'll start with the one I finished first. This beautiful piece is called Magic House by the River by Image World. It is 38.6 by 27.6 inches or 98 by 70 centimeters. It is so gorgeous. And this is from Diamond Art Club. Unfortunately, this one is archived. So in order to get your hands on this one, you would have to check D-Stash groups or like Mercari or eBay or something like that. This one is no longer available to sell on the website. But you guys, I've had this one in my stash. It was part of my refresher stash challenge that I'm doing. Last year, I decided to work on all my older kits. Then when Lizette from Lizette Crafts and Tells kind of turned it into a challenge of refreshing her stash, I was like, oh yeah, I'm all in. So I have 9 kits, and my goal was to kit one up a month and finish one a month. I'm a little bit behind, but I'm actually impressed with how well I've stuck with it, because I have, like I said, 9 kits, and this one was my March kit. So I got a little bit behind when I took this one into May. My goal was to only bring it into the next month, but I had to bring this one into 2 months. But you guys, this kit here, I challenged myself to work on it because I wanted to see if I could fall in love with landscapes, and this kit has 100% made me fall head over heel in love with landscapes. I really love them. I want to go buy a ton more landscapes. I want to work on a ton more landscapes, and I think it has to be just the right landscape though, because I don't love all of the ones that I see. It has to be just the right one, have the right amount of whimsy to it and the right amount of things going on that makes me interested. I'm trying to think of the name. I think it's like Home is Where the Heart Is, maybe. I don't know 100% what it is, but I'll put the picture up here. I have that one in my stash, and I've been thinking about that kit, working on that one. It has the right amount of whimsy and the right amount of colors and the right amount of going on. So it's not that I'm going to immediately grab and work on every single landscape known to man, but I am going to work on a lot more landscapes. I will say that. I am tickled pink by how much I absolutely fell in love with this kit. My monsters took my rolling roller, so I didn't roll this one very well, and I need to because I just saw a bunch of drills pop off of it. And so I've been using like a rolling pin to get my drills, and I just found like a whole bunch of drills, and I already kitted this one down, so that's kind of a bummer. I'll need to figure out what that drill is and put it in. I also, let me know you're in the comments below, what do you guys use, what do you do to store your kits? Because right now I have them down in the basement on a table, just in a stack, and I think they're getting kind of wrecked like that. They're getting kind of hairy. I really want to store them better. I think I'm right now thinking I'm just going to start rolling them back up though. You guys, I lost a ton of drills on this. Oh no. What happened? Everywhere I look, I'm seeing drills popping. The grid fill was not tight at all. The glue was actually pretty good too, so I don't know. I lost a ton of them. Oh, that's going to be a pain in the butt to fix because I already kitted this kit down. So I need to roll it really good when I'm done with this video. And then I am going to try to maybe roll it up, drill side out, and slide it into a dust cover, because I do keep my dust cover, so I could slide it into a dust cover and store it that way, I think is what I'm going to do from now on. Okay, this video is going to be like 6 hours long, so if I don't start focusing. Let's talk stats on this kit. This is Magic House by the River. It is my 41st finish of all time, my 8th finish of 2026, and my 30th finish of Diamond Art Clubs. So that's pretty exciting. I started this kit on March 25th, so if you're wondering why I got behind, it's because I didn't start my March Refresher Stash kit until the 25th. But I did work on it for Refresher Stash, and I finished it on May 14th. So not bad considering I do have other WIPs going at the same time. This was my third Refresher Stash finish for the year. This kit made me fall in love with landscapes, and it had 61 colors, 5 AB, 2 fairy dust, 110,433 drills. I loved every minute of it, you guys. I loved the little animals that I found in here. Let's take a look. These chickens were the best. They were so fun. These butterflies over here were beautiful to work on. This deer, probably one of my favorite parts of the whole kit. The colors were stunning. The only issue I had with this was I did get gapping, and it mostly was up here in these lighter sky colors. I did definitely have a little bit of gapping up in there, but overall, 10 out of 10. Love this kit, and I'm happy to say I'm a landscape gal now. So bring on, like I said, they have to be just the right kind of landscape. All right, I'm going to set this one aside. I need to be a little more careful with it, and then I'll pull out my other finish of the month. Okay, this kit here is Witch's Flower Shop by Mrs. Butterdee. This was my April Refresher Stash kit, and one of my favorite Mrs. Butterdee kits of all time that I have in my stash. So it definitely took a little bit of coaxing for my own brain to get me to work on it, but I am really glad that I did. Unfortunately, it is an archived kit. Another one that's very kind of hard to find, so I apologize for that. It is 20 by 28 inches or 50.7 by 70.6 centimeters, and it was round drills. It had 65 colors, 4 of them were AB, 3 of them fairy dust. I had so much fun with this kit, so much fun. It went super quick when I worked on it. When I finally hunkered down and was like, okay, this is the one I need to kind of focus on, it went so fast. I feel like I knocked out 3 rows in a week almost. It was that fast. And speaking of, I do have a full review for this kit and Magic House by the River. I'll try to have them linked down below if I remember, but you could just kind of search back on my channel because they both came out this month, where I unbox it and show you updates while I'm working on it, and then do a post review at the end. And those are really fun videos, so definitely check it out if you want to see my whole process of working on these kits. It's definitely a good time. But let's talk the rest of the stats for this one. This is my 42nd finish of all time, my 9th finish for the year, my 31st Diamond Art Club finish. This is my 7th Mrs. Butterdee kit that I have finished of all time. Let's see if I can name the other ones. Artist Room, Underwater Train, Witchcraft Room, or Witch Room maybe, Mermaid Bedroom, Christmas Candy Box, Witch's Flower Shop. Oh, there's one more. There's one more apparently. Which one am I forgetting about? Let's see if I can flip real fast and see. I said Artist Room. Oh, and Cursed. I didn't even find it. I just remembered it. And Cursed. I did that one last Halloween. So yeah, 7 Mrs. Butterdee kits I have finished. I am a little bittersweet about this one because I did miss my 2 all-time favorite Miss Butterdee. Well, not all-time favorite, but like my 2 absolute in love Mrs. Butterdee kits over the anniversary drop. Summer Picnic, which is going to be my #1 all-time favorite of all time when I do get my hands on it, and Olivia's Room. So I will be checking for restocks for both of those kits, and hopefully one day I'll get my hands on those 2 kits to keep my Mrs. Butterdee collection going and be able to work on those. This one had 45,612 drills, and yeah, it was an overall absolutely wonderful time diamond painting this one. Definitely bittersweet to be done with this one, but I got it done super fast once I worked on it. We're going to talk about WIPs next, and I'm just going to take a minute to say I have never in my life had this much going with diamond painting. My channel is not a year old. It'll be a year old at the end of this month, and a year ago I worked on one kit at a time, finished that kit, worked on the next kit, and then I upgraded to like 2 kits, and now all of a sudden here we are 10, 11 months later, and I have so many WIPs going. And part of that is because I want to keep things exciting. Part of it is because I was doing a baby version of 26 for 26, which is a challenge going on where people are kitting up 26 kits. And I was like, there's no way I could do that, but I could kit up 6 kits. And the other part is just, I've had some new companies send me things, and I've been really excited to work on those projects and not wanting to wait too long, so I kit them up to work on them. So I have some WIPs to show you guys, and then for the month of June, I'll have even more WIPs of those new companies to show you guys. I do have one I'll show you in this stack here, but let me set this one to the side and we'll pull out the WIPs. Okay, my first WIP of the WIP parade is this one here called Wildflower Butterflies. This is my May refresher stash kit. So see how I'm caught up now, because I only want to bring it into the next month. So as long as I finish this in June, I should be good. So this is my May refresh your stash kit. This is by Gina Jane Lee. I actually really love Gina Jane Lee as a Diamond Art Club artist. I find that I love a lot of her things, and I always find that they are always a little bit different than, you can tell her style, but then sometimes she'll have, different types of artwork, different, like she has one that's like a gingerbread house, which is completely different than like flowers and things like that. But every time I see it, I'm always like, oh, I really like that. So this is Gina Jane Lee's artwork, and I actually bought this one after I kitted it up for my mom a couple years ago and saw how pretty the colors were. I was like, yeah, I'm in love with these colors. I really want to get this kit. So this is a refresher stash kit, and I'm really glad to be working on it because I did not realize this until I kitted it up, but it has guide circles, and I am not 100% a fan of guide circles, which is just this white outer layer. It's supposed to guide you to where to put the drills, but if you're not really careful, you'll see that white bleed through, which is why I'm not a fan of guide circles. So I'm glad to work on this one now and not have guide circles in my stash anymore, basically. But it's such a beautiful piece. The colors are so stunning on it. It has, I don't think it has any fairy dust. It was before fairy dust time, but it does have 3 ABs. And it is so much fun. And once again, it's going quick. I feel like round kits go quick. Is that just me? Or because I don't think I've been working on this that long. I only started it maybe a week or 2 weeks ago. So I definitely think it's going pretty quick in my mind. But this is Wildflower Butterflies. I will have it linked down below, but I don't know if this one's available or not. I'm not 100% sure. It is an older kit. I will have it linked down below, but the link might just say it's not available. Okay, let's set this one aside and pull out my next one. This one got a little neglected this month. This is Magic Arcades. My washi tape is so awful. It's just not staying on at all. Okay, this is Magic Arcades by Miss Holly, and it is 22 by 31 inches or 55.8 by 78.7 centimeters. Another round drill kit. I got a lot of rounds going right now. But this kit here, I'm working on it as a buddy diamond painting with my friend Courtney from Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. And we just Courtney got really busy this month and hasn't been diamond painting a ton, and I just got busy with like my billion other WIPs. So we really have not worked on it much. I honestly don't even remember where it was in last month's review, but it was probably really like right up in here. I think maybe I just did a few sections. So I am gonna message Courtney and hopefully we can kind of get back to moving on this one, because whenever I have this many WIPs, which is just recently, I'll focus on the one that I'm the closest to being done with and be like, okay, that's the one I'm gonna focus on. So that would technically be this kit. Now I don't think I'm gonna work on it too far. Like, I'm not gonna work ahead, so I probably won't finish it this month is what I'm trying to say, but I am getting a little eager to have it done. And we only had like 3.5 rows. I literally stopped this one mid-row or mid-section. I like didn't even put this whole color down, which I never do, which is a little crazy, but I like this kit. I will say it has more color blocking than I prefer, especially in a round drill kit, which is one of the reasons that I haven't been like super disappointed that we took a break from it this month. I want to get this row done because then I won't be in all that color blocking. That color blocking, I'm kind of getting burnt out on the color blocking up here. So I really am ready to move into all these animals in like the best part of the kit. So hopefully we can get some more progress done on this one soon. And I will have more to talk about next month on this kit. Okay, last but not least, I made one, well, second to last, but not least, I made one square of progress on this kit here. This is Crystal Lake Cabin by Dominic Davidson. I am working on this kit. Honestly, I put this kit on hold almost 2 years ago, and I pulled it back out and was like, you need to finish this kit. You're refreshing your stash. It's been sitting in the basement. You need to finish this. Plus, now I love landscapes, right? So I pulled this one out and I said, you need to work on this kit. And I put it on my whip wheel and I spun it one time and I finished this square here. I need to get cover paper for it because this cover is super thin and I'm not in love with this cover paper. So I need to get cover paper for this, and then I think I'll feel a little bit better about I'll replace it and do it that way. I also need to get through this tree because I think I'm not enjoying it because I'm not enjoying this tree. But once I get down here into the mountains, into the house, into the boat, into the flowers, I think I'll start really enjoying it a lot more. So I'm actually almost thinking about starting to go down this way because this sky is a little gappy too. It's actually not as gappy now that I look at it, but in my mind it seemed really bad. Or I could just finish this row up and get all that color blocking out of the way. That's the most color blocking that this kit will have. But I'm gonna have it on the whip wheel. I'm planning on really using my whip wheel a lot in the month of June, which is basically just an app with a wheel. I put all of my kits on the wheel. I spin it. I got the idea from Kate, Dr. Diamond Painting and Dr. Pepper. I always mix that up. Diamond Painting and Dr. Pepper. And she uses the whip wheel. So I've been using that idea and really enjoying it. I don't spin this one very often because I got a lot going on, but I did get one section done, so I thought I'd show it to you guys. Hopefully a little more will be going on with this kit in the month of June as well. Okay, and really last but not least is my fun Christmas canvas that I'm working on from Mystical Dream Diamonds, or MDD. This company sent me this kit to try out and I've been really excited to work on it. I had a video go up about this one on Tuesday. I'll have it linked down below. This is by Reagan Kubicek and it is Christmas Story. It's strawberry shortcake and it's so cute and so fun. And I went ahead and started it. So they're having an event over on their Facebook page called Halfway to Ho Ho, which is like a Christmas in June type event. And I went ahead and kitted this one up to get started on it. Now, I did this square in May, which is why I'm showing it to you. You're supposed to have a new start for the event. Today, you'll see this by the time we're in June, so you can start. But I started mine a couple days early because I really wanted to get a square done for the video. But I'm not entering the event for prizes. I'm just participating, so it was okay for me to work a couple days early since I'm not entering for prizes or anything. But I did this square right here so that I could put this in the video. And I'm really excited to work on this one in June for this Halfway to Ho Ho event. This is my first time working on an MDD canvas and I'm really having fun with it, especially because it's strawberry shortcake. Lucy's so excited for me to work on a strawberry shortcake. I have had a lot of contact with Janet over at MDD. She's the one who sent me this kit and has asked for some honest feedback on this one. So I will be chatting with her about my experience with this kit. I did an unboxing, like I said already on Tuesday, but I will have like progress updates along with the post review. It just won't have like the unboxing at the beginning since I already did that video, but it's a really fun kit. I'm gonna really be excited to work on this one some more. And I wanted to show it off in this review since I did work on it in May technically, but just that one square. Here is the whole thing for you guys to see. So yeah, a lot of things going on, and I have even more going on in the month of June. Let's talk about that real fast. My plans for June, besides working on all of these kits that desperately need time and attention, you'd think that would be enough for me, but I do need to kit up my June Refresh Your Stash kit, Great Escape by Larry Jones. I showed you guys this one last year in a video that I made called My 10 Most Intimidating Kits, and ever since I pulled it out, I've been obsessed and thinking about it. When I planned out the 9 kits that I was going to do for Refresh Your Stash this year, This one is one of the ones I'm most excited about, and every month I've been like, oh, I can't wait to work on this one, and we're finally in June. So I am going to work on it, even though I have so many other kits going, and that could easily keep me busy all of June and July and August. I am going to kit this one up. That's the goal, to get one kitted up a month and work on it. So I don't know how much progress I'll make in this one. Some of my other refresher stash ones I didn't kit up until like the last week of the month. I'll probably kit it up a little sooner just because I am drowning in rounds over here, and would be fun to add another square to the mix. But it's definitely going to get kitted up. It's definitely going to get worked on at least a little bit in the month of June. I'll be posting and filming a full review on this one when the time comes for that as well. The other project that I'm going to be working on in the month of June is a really fun comparison project for Preston Placed. They are recently, they're a newer company that's recently been releasing hand-rendered kits. So I got a kit in hybrid computer charted and hand-rendered, and I'm actually going to be working on both those kits at the same time to like compare and contrast them. And that has been a lot of fun. I'll have a video about that coming up in the next week or so, but that's another project that I'll be working on. So if you're tallying, that is a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 whips, plus magical potions. Did that? Yes, so 8 whips. I don't know who I am anymore. That's a lot of projects, but I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun, and that's all that matters, right, guys? So let's finish the wrap up here. Take a look at my bingo card, because I did finish a couple kits, and I think the last time I finished a couple kits, I'm actually gonna move the camera in. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Anyways, I didn't update the bingo sheet. So let's talk about this bingo sheet. I'll have it linked down in the description box below. I'm just kind of trying to, honestly, I'm trying to get bingo, but I got bingo here, but I'm trying to kind of black out the whole sheet. So how many colors? I'm trying to think how many colors Magic House by the River had. I only had 61, so I don't think I've done an 80 color kit yet this year. Little Baker had 84. Perfect. Okay. So Little Baker gave me that square. Finish a kit that's title has 2 words with the same letter. I don't think I have done that yet. Also don't know if I will do that one this year. Finish a kit that has a pumpkin in it. Not quite there yet. Sun or Moon. I don't think we had like an actual sun in Magic House by the River. Just some sun rays. I'm flipping through my logbook to look and see. Yeah, does this count as a sun or moon? Like the fact that you can see the sun coming up? Let me know down in the comments. I'm not going to put a sticker on that one yet. I did finish a landscape though. That counts. And it had birds in it, but not like a giant bird. I need like an actual bird for me to do that one. Okay, it did have a building though. It had a beautiful house. And then jewelry, Witch's Flower Shop one of the witches had the most gorgeous pair of earrings. I'm gonna count that. No ghost yet. Little Baker had cake in it. Haven't done a Disney kit yet. Magic House by the River had a river in it. And I don't think I've done electro or iridescent diamonds yet. I haven't finished one with those in it yet. Magic Arcades has one, but I haven't finished that kit yet. So I'll come back to that, but this is the update on my bingo sheet. If you guys are doing bingo along with me, how are your bingo sheets looking? And have you gotten bingo yet? Because technically I have, which I don't think I realized last time I filled in this sheet, but I'm a ghost away from a bingo that direction. I honestly do think I have finished a kit that has no 310 in it though. Let me look. Witch's Flower Shop, Mrs. Butterdee's kits do not usually have 310 in it. Yep, that's right. No 310 in this kit. So I can add that sticker also. So yeah, and then I'm a fish away from a bingo this direction, which I have a kit for Refresher Stash that has a fish in it coming up. So I got a good shot at blacking out my bingo card. I'm pretty pumped about that. I wanted to show you that because I was a failure last month and didn't finish anything, so I didn't need it in the month before. I couldn't find it, so I got that done. And then my last update to tell you guys about is my total drill count, because I do have a goal of 1,000,000 drills this year, which I've never counted my drills before, so I had no clue if I was going to get that goal or not. But I have totaled up everything that I have finished so far, and my total drill count is 453,329 drills. So I am on track to get 1,000,000 drills, because we still have the month of June, and that will be halfway. And if I finish one kit that has, you know, more than 50,000 drills, I'll be at 500,000. But then I also have magical potions, which is a very big kit. I would say at least 90,000 drills on that, and that will not count until December, and I'm almost halfway done with that kit. So adding those drills in at the end of the year will be really helpful for me, especially if I get behind. Some months I don't have any finishes, but some months I have 2. So I added a lot to the drill count this month because I had 2 finishes. So we'll just have to keep going and seeing if I get to the 1,000,000. I think it'd be really cool if I did, though. And right now I'm pretty excited because I am on track to do that. So, all right, guys, there you have it. That is the month of May in my diamond painting world. Lots going on for the month of June. So if you haven't already and would like to subscribe and see all these projects come to life, definitely, I would love it if you did that. I also have tons of links to all the shops that I kind of mentioned down below, and I'll have all of the kits linked down below as well as the videos. I'll do my best. If I forget something, definitely let me know down in the comments, because I'll add it as soon as you let me know for sure. And then, yeah, definitely comment down below if you have any questions or anything, or just want to tell me what you guys were working on, or if you have a month in review video that you post on YouTube, let me know down there below too, so I can go watch. I do try my best to answer all comments and read all comments, so if you need anything, let me know down below. I had a great time this month, and I hope you guys did too. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a big thumbs up on your way out, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.